wholehearted, welcome to Hang with Hang. In today's video, I am going to share with you some simple key how you can graciously and easily drop into your heart. Now, why is it important for us to drop into your heart? Being a wholehearted yourself, you can probably relate that when we are too much in our head, we get exhausted, right? When we are too much in our head, you get tired, you get in your own way of experiencing the deepest joy and the deepest fulfillment, or the simple inner peace that you want to experience. When we drop in our heart, it helps us connect to ourselves. It helps us to connecting to the path of our soul. It helps us to connecting to the heart potential of deep joy, deep freedom, deep inner peace, and all of it, whatever that this meant to come with it. And yes, they do come with pain sometimes. That's a part of life, right? So here are some of the keys that I think is important to keep in mind when it comes to dropping down to the heart. It is very difficult to drop in the heart when there are judgment, there are expectations, there are ego, and the need to know what happened next in the future. So each of those things are the practice themselves. So the first thing is to surrender yourself to no judgment. So whatever that judgment that you have of yourself, of the situations, of the people around you, practice to shift that into observation for what it is, instead of give too much meaning and values that we're just making stories of the judgments, and that causes you to experience unnecessary pain and other people too. So number one is to let go of the judgments. Number two is to let go of expectations. Now, I know it's a hard one to be a wholehearted and high achiever, because expectation is part of how we set our standards. There's a difference between standard and there's a difference between expectations, right? Expectation could be reasonable when you have a clear agreement with someone or with yourself. But a lot of time we have expectation out of nowhere. We create these illusions and then we don't meet them. There's that gap of cause unnecessary suffering for you with yourself or for you with somebody else. So let go of the expectations. You can have standard, you can have intentions, and you can still show up 100% and allow for the outcome to show up in the way that's best for you and for everybody involved without expectation. And number three is the ego piece. Get over yourself. We got to get over ourselves for something that's bigger than us, to show up with humility. When you can let go of that, when you can let go of the ego that's trying to protect you, it's easier for you to connect to here. Because in my opinion, when you really connect to the deep true love, the ego doesn't exist, judgment doesn't exist, and expectation definitely does not exist. That's number three. And number four is to let go of the need to know what next. Because living in the future only cause anxiousness for you, my friend, only cause anxiety. If you want to really come into the heart, breathe into the present moment, breathe into your authentic moments, connect to what your heart wants, what your heart desires, what does your heart feel, what is it that I love to do at this moment, what is the loving thing for me to do, what does my heart desire. And that's how you can easily set yourself up to graciously drop into your heart. And when you can drop in that space, you get to experience grace, you get to experience a deeper level of love, of inner peace, and ultimately the freedom of just you being you. So with that, I hope this video is gonna inspire you to drop deeper in your heart. Yes, it does feel vulnerable to drop in the heart, and that vulnerable space allow you to be the depth of the human being that you're meant to be, and to experience everything that you need to experience. It's a beautiful space, and when you drop in that space, that's all there is to it. So may you experience this deep love, this one of the most beautiful feeling that us human can experience. Thank you for being here and having me to be a part of your journey. So if this video is helpful for you and you think that's going to help someone in your life that can drop in their heart, please feel free to share with them. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to the channel, set the notification on, and we'll let you know when the next video come out at my authentic moments. For now, I'm sending you a lot of love from my heart to yours, and from Hawaii to wherever you are in the world. Until the next AM.